Welcome to the Wally Show Aftercast. All the stuff we didn't get to during the course of the show today. Betty Rock came in a great mood today. It was like 4 something in this morning or 5 this morning, and she walks in the room. I just have my head down. She's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Ugh, problems with my password," which she's had before too, and it is one of the most frustrating, annoying things. And so I thought, okay, maybe I can get this solved. And it has persisted through the entire show. We did. If you've already listened to the regular podcast, you heard us do Monday School, and it was super convicting about choosing joy. And Paul's in a prison, and he's like, "Hey, God's good." And I'm over here because my password doesn't work, and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, "I'm going to murder somebody." And so I've had a day. I've had a day where I did not choose joy.
Do you think that God does this on purpose?
Yes.
Like maybe No, hear me out.
No, he's smiting me.
He knew that you were going to have a bad day, so he helped me have a good day.
Maybe so. Yeah, I had not thought of it that way. Because, if you came in a bad day, it'd be like a death spiral if both of us were in that place.
Poor Gavin.
I noticed that in marriage, too. A lot of times one person is up and they overcompensate for when the other person is down. Gavin experienced this with his wife, Haley, when they had their baby at first because it's so overwhelming. Oh, yeah. And you guys would each be up or down. But when you're both down, it's really bad.
It's really tough. And God forbid all three of us go down on one day.
Oh,
I don't think that can happen.
No, because it's
unlikely.
Don't you tempt
Come on,
fate.
God,
you
let's
just
see.
spoke it into existence.
Let's have a good day tomorrow.
If I believe that was real. Betty, I had to go over and hug her and say, "Hey, thank you for because she was very calm with me and talking me off a ledge, and I need that because I was yelling. I mean, yelling.
Sometimes when you do that, I think you're doing it to get attention. Like when you go out there in the common area and you're yelling to the top of your lungs about something.
Yes.
It's like you want everyone, not us because we.
Yeah,
Yeah. But other people that are doing
just one.
other jobs.
Just one person. I was doing it. I was doing it for an audience of one, and not the Lord, our new boss. I wanted him to hear the frustration. Yeah, absolutely.
It's almost like watching a child who
throwing
is
a tantrum.
Yes, or trying to prove a point by just being loud and like slamming doors to prove that they're angry. About
I want him to see how angry this makes me and how it derails the show when something isn't done. What
if you just walked in there to his office and you said, "Listen, this is really derailing me and it's really making me angry." Like use your words.
Oh, I'll use my words. Okay.
What do you think would happen? Do you think you would get
now
better?
You're treating me like a child.
Well, do you think you would get better reaction or maybe even get a reaction at all?
I don't know, because in the times in my career that I have tried to be super business oriented, and I think, guys, if we looked at this from a perspective of calmness, and maybe we could learn something from this here, nothing gets done. But when you're like, "I am not coming in tomorrow and this is not fixed," then they somehow manage to fix it.
So you feel like you have to be loud and opinionated and boisterous
because nothing
to get your way.
100%. Because and I wish it wasn't that way. I would love to walk in and go, "Hey, we really need to deal with this." The IT thing that's set me off the ring, it's been over a year. Every time I've done all the emails, I've copied the boss and been like, "Hey guys, I just sent one this morning. Hey, wouldn't it be great if we could maybe have this work and we could maybe talk about this in a meeting?" "Yeah, sure, let's do that." We're going to talk about it. It's not going to change. It's not going to get fixed. And I've had it. And that's where I run a decent amount until it runs its course, and then it's a meltdown.
And I totally get that.
Yeah, and so that's where I'm at right now. I'm at DEFCON 1. I'm at meltdown phase because I'm tired of the same issue time and time and time again.
Which is not a good headspace to be in when we have a meeting that is coming up
I know.
well. So I need you to maybe take a melatonin gummy or maybe go and don't get yourself a coffee. You don't need an energy drink.
I do.
No, he doesn't need any of that.
Should've.
What I need to do is get you to go to McDonald's and get yourself some fries and a Whopper or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that'll maybe calm you down a little bit.
It would be good if I hadn't had such a bad weekend eating. Oh, it was my birthday weekend. It was so good.
Honestly, what I'm going to have to figure out how to do is how Ryan the Temp on The Office did with Michael Scott, where he snuck his pain medication into his pudding.
Yes, it's a great idea.
And I need to somehow do that with you.
It's a great idea. Yeah, if you could drug me, I'll be easier to deal with.
I'll put in there some ADHD medicine and not tell you and see what happens.
That's such a good idea. Yeah, I had so it was my birthday weekend. Normally, I mean, I just celebrate one day and it's over and it's done and I'm fine with it. But then like we had friends that we went and we did like a game night on Friday night, and then I didn't tell them that it was my birthday. And they're like, hey, is it your birthday? Like beforehand, I'm like, oh, yeah. And so then they brought over like a gift, which they didn't need to do, but it was really nice of them. And then we have other friends that we always celebrate our birthday on Sunday after church. And so then I got a Sunday after church. I felt like Betty being celebrated like for 4 days. It was like, wow, this is pretty amazing. But still, I mean, all in all, a really great weekend. And Betty came in a good mood.
But you went hard on food?
Yeah, I did. Like, I ate badly. Like, at that night and Saturday. And then, Sunday I didn't have dinner. I had lunch on Sunday, but it was a bad lunch. But then
really?
Yeah, it was a big lunch. Then I was working on something for work. And so I started that at 4:30, and I finished it about 6:30 last night. And then I had to write Monday school, so I finished all my work stuff at like 7:10, and then I was like, I'm not gonna eat now, and so I just got a shower and watched TV and went to bed because I didn't want to eat that late. So if I had not been working on something, I would have eaten earlier.
And you haven't eaten anything today?
No, I had my energy drink.
You're gonna go 24 hours.
Oh wow!
Without food.
I don't really think. Well, I've had a few handfuls of like the peanuts and raisins.
Okay.
I love peanuts and raisins. That's my breakfast go-to. So I have that. So anyway, Betty Lou, you came in a good mood. Your weekend was good?
Yeah, it was good. Saturday was pretty calm, which I loved because Sunday was pretty eventful, but in a good way. I had church, and then I had a friend of mine that her mom had passed away. So anyways, went to her funeral. But it was just a busy day. So
how are mom and dad?
Mom and dad are good.
Nice.
Yeah, they're doing great. Nothing new. But that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I'm catching up too is because Gavin or my wife asked me what you guys were doing over the weekend. And there was something going on Friday. I forget what it was when we were trying to do weekend plans. And there was something going on. I don't remember what it was. And I had kind of checked out during that part of Aftercast. And I don't remember.
That's Friday, E.
Friday. Yeah. I don't remember what was going on.
Something was getting in your way on Friday too.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was.
You had to call a donor.
Yeah.
And then we had a flashback Friday.
Yeah. So there's some chaos. And so, because there was a problem with it, and I was like, So, Gavin, what'd you do?
We just had friends in town. Just our Greg and Molly, our version of Greg and Molly.
Oh, nice.
Came down from Evansville. So nice. It was a chill weekend.
That's always fun. Yeah, I'm in it. My best friend's Greg and Molly that moved to
Utah?
Salt Lake. Yeah, we have plans to go see them. We're going to go hang out there in October, I think, which I'm really looking forward to. Yeah. And they came to my daughter's wedding, so that was good. But the wedding was so busy, I didn't really get to see them a whole bunch.
I didn't even think about you guys.
Yeah. And then they went to like Austria, and we stayed in Ireland. So we did different after trips because I had like my mom and my sister and stuff with me. And so that was a bummer. And then when I was at their daughter's wedding, like they were busy and I didn't really see them, and they had all their family in town, so I didn't really get to see them that much. And so it'll be good. It'll be good to catch up. Greg and I are going to do things we like to do, like go-kart race and mountain biking and shooting and all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's get into
tell people what your wife said about the birthday gift that I got you.
Oh, I'm not sure the exact verbiage, but she was like, that is hideous.
Oh, no, come on.
Yeah, because Betty Rock got me Chit. Do it, lady. That guy from TikTok that people are quoting and only cool people know who he is. And so she's like, I don't get it. It's just dumb. I don't understand it. And I said, I told her to her face, we were driving to church, I said, honey, I know you don't get it. But that makes me know.
You weren't wearing it to church, were you?
No.
That would be so good.
That would be good.
That would be great.
But I was like, I said, honey, I said, but the fact that you hate it that much tells me it's that great. And she's like, I'm funny. I go, in your own way. Yes, I think you're funny. I think you're very funny. And you can be very sarcastic and like you are funny. But there are certain things that you just don't get that are in pop culture. She didn't like Scott Sterling. Scott Sterling getting hit in the face with the soccer ball.
What?
Doesn't get it. I know, right?
He's the best.
And that's what I've said. Like, so there's things that like we on the show like that she does not get. And so I was telling her that. I'm like, yeah, I understand that. But when I walked in the house wearing it, I guess I had my stuff in front of it, and she's like, "Hey," and I was waiting for no, take it off. But I was like, "Oh, maybe she likes it." And so then I put my stuff down. I walked over to like hug her, and she's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's Betty's present for me." She's like,
lady.
"Oh my gosh,
Do it, lady."
Yeah.
Do it.
She's like, "Are you wearing that tonight?" Because we had friends coming over. I'm like, "Absolutely." I wore it all that night. It was great.
Yeah.
I
So
love
she
it.
sent me a message on Instagram over the photo that I had posted of you in the shirt, and she said, and it was late Friday evening. I can see that she sent it late Friday, and it said, he's still wearing this. I hate it. Something like that. I was like, it was so good.
Yeah,
like,
it's awesome.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, that shirt's gonna make it to work a few times too. Like it's gonna be in my rotation.
I can't wait.
I kind of wear I wear like probably 15 things. I just rotate them, and they're pretty much the same thing.
That's a good number.
Yeah, to work, and so that's gonna make it into my rotation for sure. I wish I was wearing it today for our meeting.
Yeah, you should do it, lady.
Do it, lady. All right, so let's get into this stuff. Before we get into your story, tell me what it is again so I'll know how to segue.
Okay, so mine is about responsibility with smartphones.
Oh, jeez. Okay. That's okay. I'm writing that down so I don't forget it. But mine is, now I'm going to segue backwards. Speaking of responsibility, everyone wants to be a celebrity and have all the perks that comes with it, but some of the other stuff that comes with it is the stuff that they don't think about. For example, Kourtney Kardashian. She's out on the lake taking a fun day, taking photos with her and her family. So what could possibly be the problem with that? Well, Kourtney is feeling the need to respond to backlash over her sharing photos of her in a boat with her 1-year-old son, Rocky 13, which is a crazy name.
What?
Rocky 13.
Yeah, like that's the kid's name.
She had the baby with her husband Barker, something.
Travis Barker.
Barker 14.
The drummer of
Blink 182.
Blink 182.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that just explains weirdness. And so Rocky 13, but the kid wasn't wearing a life vest. So they're in a boat, and that's like a ski boat, and she's holding him on her, chest there. And I guess he's like 1. And so the image quickly got criticism from people I love this, who express concern for the child's safety. You know, I love it. It always comes from that moral high ground. We must protect the baby, and then shame somebody in the process. What? No life vest? Isn't that against the law? Shouldn't the kid be wearing a life jacket? I grew up my whole life. We had to have life jackets in the boats. But I'm on a rant. It's a rant day. I grew up my whole life not wearing life jackets in the boat while we were walking around. There were times that we would, but other times no. But I do think that the Coast Guard either recommends or, at least on federal waters, you have to have a life jacket on if you're under 13.
Well,
if the boat's moving.
Okay, I hear you. However, I'm with the general public because I think a 1-year-old definitely should have a life vest.
Okay,
on.
let's walk this out. Let's take a little trip here.
Okay.
So you're scrolling through your Instagram feed because you did watch the Kardashians for a long time. So you're scrolling through it. You see this photo.
Trashy.
What is your first thought? Do you go, oh, that's cute. It's her with her kids out on the lake, or is your first thought, why does that child not have a life jacket?
Yeah.
That's your first thought?
Yeah.
Karen, come on.
Is that just a female-leaning thing?
Maybe it is, but it's just more of a, why didn't she think of that?
Okay, let me
That's
keep walking this out with you then. So you notice that now that thought is in your head.
Yeah.
You've seen it. You're like, I don't know. That's probably not safe. Do you post a comment?
No.
Okay, so you're not a Karen.
No, because, I mean, she's... Well, okay.
Live and let live, man.
Wait, let me... No!
Yes!
No, because then what if you hear later on, oh my gosh, heaven forbid, her baby, like something bad happened.
And you know what happens? I go on with my day.
No, you kind of feel a little responsible.
No, I would not.
You didn't speak up. So
no, I wouldn't.
Back up by saying I would only say something if no one else had. But if everyone else did, I'm like...
So if a lot of people are like, oh, that's great. It's so good to see you and your child, and I hope you had the best day with your family. And then you're like, hey, where's the life jacket, Kourtney? Thought you were a mother calling CPS.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's give you a scenario.
Okay.
because we have some ladies that are pressure washing here. That's my first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
You see a photo of a woman, and she is pressure washing something.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
this is good.
But the water hasn't come out yet. Something is stuck in the nozzle, okay? And she's looking at it, and she posts a picture of it.
Do I know her?
Yes.
I know her. That's different.
No, wait a minute. You don't know her.
I don't know her.
You don't know her.
I don't know her. I don't say anything.
It's Kourtney Kardashian.
Yeah, I don't say anything. I'm like, how's this going to shake out? It's none of my business.
You're like, Bummer, it's
none
not
of
a
my
video.
business. And
Wait.
What?
We have a human responsibility to look out for one another in some things.
If it's a photo, by the time she reads my comment, it's already happened. I can't. It's just to make me feel better, to make me feel morally superior.
Maybe. Okay, maybe you might be right.
Thank you on that, because I just came up with that in the moment, because that's what it is. Now, I will say...
Well, but she just used the you might be right thing, which is just to...
don't do that, Gavin. Like, now you've made me mad again, because now...
He's definitely right.
See, now I don't know what she's doing. But the thing is, I could say it doesn't make a difference, but it actually did in this case, even later, because... And this is where...
Why are you just
Did she
pitching
do the
a
work?
fit?
No. Here's my fit too. Kourtney Kardashian is been doing this long enough that she's good at it. She re-manipulated the people, and this was really smart of her, because I would have gone like and fought them if I was her, and then gone at it tooth and toenail with them. But she's like, she made a post about it.
It's tooth and nail, but
I know. What did I say?
Tooth and toenail.
Oh no, tooth and toenail.
It's tooth and nail.
No. If you're fighting something, you're fighting them tooth and nail. You're right. Sorry. What did you... Tooth and toenail.
It doesn't matter. I have a story that I need to get to. I'm running out of time.
But anyway, so Kourtney's done this long enough to know the best way to handle them. So she made them the hero in the story and made her educated or uneducated and stupid. So she said, good looking out. Like, hey, ladies, thanks. Honestly, I didn't think about some of the dangers. Thank you for making me aware, and hopefully this helps make other mommies aware of the dangers of certain types of boating without a life vest. And so she bought a life. But again, she's just, again, there's no way that this adult woman who has a child, no one likes to be told what to do with their kids, especially. There's no way that she's sitting there with Travis Barker. Travis Barker's like telling them, probably saying, tell them to shut up, mind their own business, because he's from Blink 182. That's what he's going to do.
And he doesn't care about his son.
No, he doesn't. But he doesn't care what other people think about what he thinks about his son. But then he's probably telling her that, and she's like, no, honey, this is what we have to. And I know I'm making a whole lot of stuff up here, but she's like, no, honey, this is how you do this. And she is just manipulating them back and doesn't feel this way.
I feel like this is the ADHD talking.
Do you? Why?
Because you're very hopped up.
I don't like this. It's frustrating.
I know.
And I should post about it. I should make a comment about it. Anyway. So there you go.
Segue.
I don't want to segue. I don't feel like it anymore. Go.
You know what? Mine is a little bit negative, so I'm going to go with the positive. Let's get to birthdays. And that one is positive because there aren't any, but I do have a question.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so the question is from Mimi, and it's, which
Mimi.
Pixar character is the best representation of you?
Anger.
Yep.
From
that's a good one.
From the emotions of Inside Out. That's what I'm going for is Halloween.
So I went to ChatGPT and asked it, what do you think?
Betty's getting her $20 a month out of this.
Yes, I am. I'm enjoying every minute.
But she's not, because you could ask the question without being a member and get the same answer.
That's true. Anyway, okay, here we go.
That I don't.
I don't know.
Here's what it said. Wally, you are Mater from Cars.
Oh, jeez.
You have chaotic energy, endless opinions, somehow both lovable and slightly exhausting.
Okay.
Always thinks he's helping in his own sideways way.
Yep, that's true. That's okay. That's not too far from accurate.
Betty Rock, you are Dory from Finding Nemo with a dash of Roz from Monsters, Inc.
Yeah.
Who's Roz?
Roz, always watching.
What? That's her?
That's Roz, yeah.
That's you?
Oh.
I'm watching Wazowski. It does sound like her.
You didn't
It
turn in your
says,
paperwork.
You're warm-hearted, loves people and cats, a little sarcastic, sometimes hangry, and can pivot from sweet to I will flip a Chick-fil-A table if pushed.
I'm curious about this. The more questions you ask it about the show and it's going out and searching things, because we did this last week on obituaries, and it did such a good job with it. And then because AI is supposed to learn. And so the more you keep asking it things about the show, it's going to keep learning more and searching for more information, which is interesting at the profile that it like creates for each of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then finally for Gavin, you are Flick from A Bug's Life.
Oh, yeah.
The main character?
He's like, I don't give off main character energy,
no,
do
I'm surprised. How cool
I love it.
A gentle, eager to please problem solver who overthinks, hates bugs, ironically, and will go along with the chaos even if he's not quite sure why.
Cool.
Main character. Yeah, I don't remember much of Bug's Life.
No, I just remember like the grasshoppers were
scary.
The scary villains.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what they were doing.
I don't know.
It probably looks pretty old now.
Yeah, it's very early Pixar.
Because they had the Bug's Life show that they did underneath the Tree of Life at Disney World and Animal Kingdom. And I've been to that a few times. My daughter, it used to scare her when she was little, so I have
little
to,
things
have to walk her out.
Back.
Yeah, and so
the Tree of Life.
The Tree of Life. It's a big tree in the middle of Animal Kingdom.
But why did it scare her?
Because the Bug's Life thing scared her because of the grasshoppers. It would all get dark and stuff.
And you sit on these chairs that have little pulsators in the back of them. So when you hear like the bugs and they sting, you feel this little in your back.
It jabs you in the back.
Fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean,
I can see for a kid. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was 20. But walk her out of there. Well, that's going to do it for your Aftercast for today. And as always, thanks for being a potty.
Growing up in poverty has never been easy for children, but with the added challenges of the pandemic, conflict, and natural disasters, families around the world are facing an unprecedented food crisis. Unfortunately, those who are already hungry are now even more desperate. But by sponsoring a child through compassion, you can help provide life-sustaining essentials such as food and clean water. And with your compassionate support, that child can not only survive, but also flourish. You can find out how and choose a child to sponsor when you click on the compassion banner at wayfm.com.